If there is something we are sure about as teachers is AI is here to stay. Um, let's think about it. When you observe the educational arena today, academics in general, what do we observe with AI? AI is just a path to knowledge. That is, we are not searching for the knowledge anymore. What we are searching for is the path, the way that leads to knowledge. And as such, we understand that we have shifted from what was the main goal of education, the search of knowledge, to the easiest way to get to that knowledge. And even the satisfaction we get from it is not the knowledge itself, but the fact that we have gotten that knowledge easily. So there is a shift. We don't value the knowledge, we value the path we have chosen to get to that knowledge. This is how I feel about it. So, as such, when we search for knowledge, we don't actually care whether this approach is ethical or not. And this is the main problem here. In using AI, we tend to neglect ethics because there are rules, there are fundamental rules that we have to respect as far as plagiarism is concerned, for example. Hello, everyone. This is Kevin, and you're watching The Brain Launch with Kevin. In this channel, we talk about language learning, language teaching, techniques and approaches. And of course, if you are interested in this kind of context, please let me know in the commentaries. And of course, you know what to do. You click on the like button if you like this video, of course. And if you are interested in more videos, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and we stay in touch. Now, let's get back to the topic. AI in education. Okay. We tend to think that AI is meant for higher education only, but no. The truth is, even in secondary schools, or I think maybe even primary schools, we can say that these kids even use AI more than us, who are already in higher educational level. My point here is, I think, in my opinion, that we need to create or introduce or teach ethical AI usage or use in secondary school, especially from grade 10, 11, and 12. In my opinion, this is what I think, because these students, these kids are already familiar with technology. They use technology, they have high technologies at home, they have performance technologies like cell phones, especially iPhone 17 or even the latest Samsungs and all the stuff, and MacBooks, which are all AI already today. They all have AI technologies. So these should be possible. The kids should be able to understand the importance of AI, ethically speaking, using AI in an ethical way to value their knowledge even more and more. And in my opinion, we should do this by introducing or teaching AI to these kids right from grade 10, 11, and 12. Why? The first point is that these kids are already at the gates of university. 3 years, 2 years, maybe 1 year to university. And at the university level, they should be able to work their critical thinking. You see, they should be able to work independently. And using AI, being addicted to AI, is actually slowing down this mindset. You see, with the right guidance, with the right teacher, with the right tools, the right materials, back in the high school, I firmly believe that these students can change their perspective, they change their view about the AI usage. I firmly believe so. So why not teach these kids how to use AI ethically so that when they get to university, they should be able to change their way of using this technology in a more ethical way. Make them feel that there are consequences in plagiarizing. Okay, they should be aware that there are consequences. Secondly, whenever you give homeworks to your students, what happens? They get home, ask ChatGPT or Gemini to provide them with the answers. Okay, and they just copy paste. Okay, the problem is they have to learn how to value the work they are producing. You know, uh, that satisfaction, that pride you have when you have accomplished something by yourself. You know, you get praised by your teacher for the effort you have furnished in producing or completing a task. This satisfaction is getting lost actually, and it's quite sad. So students should learn how to value their own effort. They have to be reminded that it is your effort that will serve you tomorrow. By providing an effort today, you are learning, and with this knowledge you will be able to be productive in future. Learn how to value your effort. Don't rely so much on AI. AI should be the tool, a trampoline, okay, to help you in your task, but it should be an assistant, not a complete helper. No. And they should be aware of this. We are here as teachers to let them understand these points. So, yes, I firmly believe that by teaching AI, ethical AI use, back in secondary school from grade 10 to grade 12, these students with time, and I firmly believe so, will be able to take AI or they will perceive AI differently. What do you think about this perception? What do you think about this idea? Let me know in the commentaries. Are you a teacher or a student? As a teacher, how do you feel? How are your students using AI? Are you satisfied with this? If there is another technique or maybe another method you are using here, let us know in the commentaries so you can share this with us, and maybe we can learn from this. It could be a very interesting point. So, um, if you have any other question, let me know in the commentaries, and of course, I'll be glad to read you all. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.